So once we've established the plan, we might want to add to it and extend it. And one of the great things and unique things about Power Project is the ability to create more than one activity on one row of the plan, which really helps you condense the plan. So if we were going to create columns between the ground and the first floor, and we wanted to do it in two sections, we wouldn't have to put a second one on another row. Only in Power Project we can create that same activity on the same row. There's no limit to the number of activities that you can have on one row. They are different activities in their own right. They can have a different activity code, they can have a different resource and cost, they can have a different logical arrangement. They're not pseudo tasks in the same way they are in Microsoft Project, and the ability to do this helps us condense a lot of information at one time. The other thing great use for that is for procurement items. How are we going to appoint that trade contractor? And so we can also in Power Project have groups of preset activities, little fragments of a project that we use again and again, and we can take one of our short procurement steps, we can copy that to the clipboard and we can paste it into this particular part of our plan. And then we can say, well, if I link that into our foundations work, so this is going to be our foundation procurement, then when we schedule that, then it's going to move those activities around, and we can then see that that's delaying our foundation work. We can either shorten part of our plan, so we don't have to break it apart from the general group, and see what impact that has. By default, these do sit in between the activities on either side, but you can also allow these activities to overlap in their own right, and if you do that, then we need to restrain them with links. So we're going to restrain all of these with a finish to start, but we're going to say that this one, as long as the last 3 days of the procurement has happened, then that will be fine. So if we reschedule that, then it's no longer interfering with our procurement activities. So multiple activities is a great part of the plan.